grocery store versus the plants that are naturally arising in our ecosystem? And what might some of the differences of those two things be?
Pesticides, weed.
Pesticides, yeah. And what else?
Spray.
Oh yeah, right. That there's
Genetic
spray.
modification.
GMO.
Yep, GMO. Yep. What about commercial agriculture and soil?
It's monoculture.
It's monoculture, so plants are not grown in relationship to other plants.
It's a little depleted.
So it's depleted, right? And we have actually really good stats from the 1930s in terms of like the nutrient value in plants. And it's like when you look, sometimes when I look back, I'm like, I'm so glad some scientists decided to analyze that at that point in time, just so we, comparables for 80 years later. So what we find is that, like spinach from the 1930s had 3 times more calcium in it than spinach now. So we can see like overall we're going towards, like, even when you buy the organic spinach in the grocery store, it has less nutrients in it than, I know, and it's kind of depressing. Like, I'm painting this picture, you're like, oh my god, this is awful. No wonder everyone's like,
So do you have to buy heirloom seeds to get that, or can you get it?
No, because
you
it
can't get
has
it.
to do with the seed. It's the soil.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now let's talk about invasive weeds again. Now, why do you think invasive weeds thrive where soil's disturbed versus the native plants who've grown up in that area their whole, like for the last, 50,000 years? What do you think's going on there?
They don't need the nutrients.
They're stronger. Well, they're invasive for one.
They've built up their tolerance.
Try it for my super green powder and my tea. And alfalfa, if you go back and you, this is a really good website to know about, nutritiondata.com. You can type in anything like alfalfa and it's going to pull up the vitamin mineral complex of the plant. So then you can see like, well, exactly how much calcium is in alfalfa versus in a smoothie. Obviously there's no shortage of dandelion, right? The nice thing about harvesting the stuff that's in your yard, it's free, right? And you don't have to worry about hurting the plant.